What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon MLB DFS video. It is Tuesday edition. It is October 7th. 2 games, ALDS, Tigers, Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. Both games have weather concerns right now, but we're going to cover them. So if you've never been here before, you're in for a treat. Hopefully, we're going to go over both games. So we've already done 10,000 sims in the background. It's going to be a quicker video than normal. But we're going to go over both games. We're going to go over all 4 pitchers. We're going to look at the bullpen. We're going to look at everything. So if you've never been here before, I am hoping you're in for a treat. Now, weather being a concern, I am very, very hopeful that we don't have any. Because if you have one game that goes off, then we have one game and it's ruined. But we're going to cover it. We're going to do everything. If you've never been here before, we do have 2 giveaways every day, and I'm actually going to give away, we're going to do the winner at the end, because a lot of people say we waste time at the beginning. So I will explain. You have 2 ways to win. They're very easy. They're very free. So we'll talk about it at the end, but let's go into the games right now. So barring the weather, looking at this, we got the Mariners at the Detroit Tigers, Logan Gilbert versus Jack Flaherty. As of right now, Seattle's a minus 130 money line favorite with an over-under of 7.5. And then Blue Jays visiting the Yankees. We've got Shane Bieber versus Carlos Rodon. The Yankees are a minus 150 favorite and an over-under of 7.5 as well. So that being said, if weather holds up, we should be good. So here's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to go over both games. We're going to look at all the pitchers. We're going to look at the batters we like in those games and hopefully help you bring home the bacon. So that being said, we've got Detroit hosting Seattle. Logan Gilbert versus Flaherty. Now, Gilbert has not been as Gilbert-esque as we've come to expect over the past couple of years. 3.44 ERA. He has faced Detroit twice this year, though. 23.4 fantasy points is what he's averaging. On DraftKings, we're looking at about 25 to 30 per pitcher. Playoffs are a little bit different because if they get in a little bit of trouble, they're going to yank them out. It's going to be bullpen. On Fanduel, we're looking at about 45 to 50. So he's actually been pretty decent against them in 2 starts. 10.1 innings and 19 strikeouts. So those numbers are fantastic. You look at his splits, when he pitches at home this year or on the road, 4.74 compared to 2.24 at home. So a little bit iffy. And again, though, if Detroit was up 2-0, then I could see Logan Gilbert getting a little bit of trouble in like the second inning, kind of like what we saw with Yu Darvish against the Cubs, and they yank him and it goes to the bullpen. But luckily, the series is tied 1-1, so we should be good. And hopefully we see a gem out of him. Then you got Jack Flaherty. He has not really done anything since almost a month. September 10th, he got 27.4. Outside of that, he's gone 5 innings, and then he has not gone 5 innings after that. Got a 4.56 ERA coming into this game on the season. He's only faced the Seattle Mariners once this year, 17.6 fantasy points per game. We look at his home and away splits. When he pitches at home this year, it is better than on the road, but it's still 4.18 ERA. Not the numbers you kind of want to see there. If I'm taking a pitcher, it would be Logan Gilbert in this one. But if I'm looking at bats, so if I'm just looking at just purely BVP right now, some of you like BVP, some of you don't. Now, 77 at-bats in his career for Logan Gilbert, 21 strikeouts. So no one's hit home runs. We do have 6 doubles, but that's it. But if I am taking bats here, I'm probably looking at Riley Green. I'm probably looking at Kerry Carpenter. I'm probably taking a look at Torkelson, Gleyber Torres, and Zach McKinstry if I were to stack Detroit. Now, again, we got to wait for the lineups to come out to see if all of those guys are even going to be in the lineup. But if I'm looking at Mariners bats against Jack Flaherty, 101 plate or at bats, 24 hits allowed. Of those 24 hits, 11 are extra base hits, 5 doubles and 6 home runs. But he does have 40 strikeouts, so that's 34.5 strikeout percentage. But Eugenio Suarez is 6 for 25 with a double and 3 home runs. I would definitely take him. We've taken him against righties all year when he was with Arizona, and then when he got traded, I would look at him. I would look at Josh Naylor. I would look at Randy Arozarena, who's 3 for 8 with a double and 2 home runs. So all of Arozarena's hits are extra base hits. Good numbers there. I would look at J-Rod as well, and I maybe take a look at Jorge Polanco, who just absolutely crushed Tarek Skubal on Sunday night. Sunday. I love that odd. If I'm looking at stacking there, that's what I would go with. But again, weather being a concern, I'm a little bit leery on it. And if both games get canceled, we're just going to keep this video for the next day. But next game, we got Rodon versus Bieber. Now, we have not seen Bieber that much this year, okay? obviously was hurt. Tommy John got traded, made a handful of starts for them. And we look at that. Really hasn't had very many good starts. September 14th, he had 22.5. And then his very first start, 31.7. After getting traded and coming about a couple of weeks later, he got a good start there. We look at his splits. It's kind of hard to go off of because he's only pitched on the road 3 times. Got a 3.93 ERA, 19 strikeouts, 3 home runs. That's it. So I look at that, and then we look at him against the Yankees, and depending if what you're looking at. So Bieber, obviously being in Cleveland, being in matchups with them over the years, he's seen him a little bit. 55 plate appearances, 8 hits, 1 double, 2 home runs. Those 2 home runs, Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. I like them in this matchup here. But Judge does have 8 strikeouts, but Judge is actually hitting like 450 this year in the playoffs. I would look at Judge and Stanton. I would look at Cody Bellinger. I would look at Jazz, and I would look at Ben Rice if they are all in the lineup. That's what I would look at. I just don't trust Shane Bieber. And the problem is when the bullpens come in. So the Yankees are down 0-2. So if they get in a little bit of trouble, their bullpen's going to come in. The problem is their bullpen has a 9 ERA. Their bullpen has given up 5 home runs in the playoffs already, 7 walks, 10 strikeouts. If Luke Weaver is in the game, it's extra base hit galore for whatever reason. That's my problem there. But Toronto also has a 9 ERA, but that is elevated from the Monday night or the Sunday night game when they gave up 7 earned runs, even though they were up, was it 13-0, 12-0. The Yankees, I don't think the Yankees have a chance in this. I think they might take this game, but I think that's it. I just don't see it going 5 games. If it does, awesome. I just don't see it happen. But we can look at the numbers also. So then you got Rodon. So Rodon comes in, he's very expensive. But again, if he gets in a little bit of trouble, they're going to go to the bullpen being on the brink of being swept. Been 2 starts that he hasn't really had a good game. Against Baltimore, he had 30.8. He has faced Toronto twice this year and has not had success. 2 starts, 10 innings, 8 Ks, 8 walks, 6 runs, 4 of them earned. He's averaging 9.2. Then you look at his home and away splits. When he pitches at home, he does have a better ERA. It is 3.07. So he's been decent at home. And if we were to look at bats, BVP bats, George Springer has 2 home runs, 5 for 26 with a double and 2 home runs. I would look at him. Vladdy's 10 for 17 with 3 doubles and a home run, batting .588 against him. He had that monster grand slam on Sunday. I would look at him. I would look at fat Alejandro Kirk. I would probably look at Addison Barger and maybe a little bit of Ernie Clement as well. Those would be the bats that I'd look at. But again, if either pitcher gets out of it, I think Bieber might have a little bit more leash because they're up 2-0. Rodon, just a little bit of trouble, he's out. They're going to go to that bullpen. And then if you do pay $8,800 for a Rodon, you're paying the highest price there, and it might be a bullpen. That is what I'm looking at. So if you've never been here before, we do have 10,000, we do 20,000 sims a day. We've done 10,000 already. And through those 10,000, all of the batters that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rating. So we have this on our site. If you go to the MLB tab and you go to the matchup tool, it's going to give you all the batters with a 10 out of 10 matchup rating. Now, the record is 38. It's not looking good. I'll just put it that way. But today we have 1 batter as of the first 10,000 sims that has a 10 out of 10 matchup. I think you guys can probably guess it, but it is Vladdy. Then we only have 2 that have 9 out of 10, which are George Springer and Alejandro Kirk. And then we don't have any 8s. If you want to see all of them, that will be down below there. Our last segment we're going to do is sports bets. So we call it Makin Bacon. So these are the 10 batters I would look at if I'm targeting like 1+ hit, 1+ RBI, 2+ bases. I could see that. So the ones I'm looking at, Aaron Judge, I'm looking at 2+ bases. Cal Raleigh's number 2. George Springer is 3. Vladdy is 4. Ben Rice is 5. Cody Bellinger is 6. Josh Naylor is 7. Alejandro Kirk is 8. J-Rod is 9. And finally, 10. I'm going to go with Riley Green against Logan Gilbert. So those are the segments. We've covered the games, the pitchers, the batters, the bullpen, the sports bets. Now we're going to have our giveaway. And here's how you can win as well. You got to like this video, you got to be a subscriber to the channel, and you got to leave a comment. You do all 3 of those, and this video right here gets a minimum of 50 likes. You will have a shot at a free week of FTA+. That is a week of all sports. So all sports are in season: MLB, NASCAR, NFL, PGA, and MMA, and then NBA is in a couple of weeks. If this video gets a minimum of 100 likes, you have a chance at a free month, 150 likes, a free year, 200 or more likes on this video, a chance at a lifetime pass worth $500. Now, we have 10 spots available that I did drop in our NFL Week 5 video. If you are interested in a yearly pass, normally $500, the first 10 people, first come, first serve, can get it for $150. All you got to do is email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Second way to win, we have a keyword somewhere in the video. That keyword today is going to be candy. I need to know what kind of candy I should be buying because Halloween is coming up. But you do that and you hear it and you type it in right now, you have a second chance at a free week. Now, our last video on the 4th, 450 views, only 13 comments, 48 likes. So this is only for a keyword. The key phrase was Dodgers lose or some form of that. The winner of the keyword is Mario. Had you had that keyword, you would have won yourself a free week. Don't go Dodgers. Boo Dodgers. The winner of the keyword, there you go, Steven. Congratulations. You know the drill. Email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. With subject line, you are the 10-4 keyword winner, and we'll get you set up for your free week. It's that easy. It's that simple. If you guys want to win other free content as well, in the description of these videos, we have 3 sportsbook links. We have Fanatics, we have Fanduel, and we have DraftKings. If you guys have never signed up for one of those links, if you sign up using our link, deposit a minimum of $20, send me an email, dfshelp1@gmail.com, showing me you signed up. We will give you a free month of FTA Plus for every site you sign up for. So you could get 3 months free, for all you have to do is use our link. That being said, let's have a fantastic Tuesday. We'll see if we're going to have another game between the Blue Jays and the Yankees, or if the Yankees are going to get swept, maybe clean house, get rid of Aaron Boone, go in a different direction. We will definitely see. But that is what I've got in this video. If you want to go check out our NFL content, you guys absolutely killed it in week 5. We killed it with touchdown parlay. It was awesome to see. Hopefully you guys had some success as well. Sports betting. Go get in our free Discord down below. We have a great community. We're trying to build it up, especially since NBA is coming very shortly. But that being said, we have Thursday night football videos. We break down the showdowns. We have Sunday morning, since we have a London game. We have Sunday night. We have Monday night. We have a main slate breakdown as well. So hopefully we're able to help you bring home the bacon. As you can see, my top pick was Justin Fields. He went off for 34 fantasy points, I believe. Just killed it. The Jets are terrible. Is he a good real-life quarterback? Probably not. Is he a fantastic DFS quarterback in a matchup against a Cowboys team that I love to take against? Yes, he was. And he killed it for us. We put him and Garrett Wilson together. We had Breece Hall for a touchdown. I believe he got hurt in the game, right? Braylon Allen is out. Now, Breece Hall, I think, got hurt as well. So we got screwed that way, but we had success. A ton of you watched the Monday Night Football between the Chiefs and the Jaguars video that we put out. A lot of new subscribers from that video, so I want to welcome you guys if you're new. Good luck with MLB. Next year, we're going to kill it again. If you don't know, our videos are usually 30 to 45 minutes long, but we break down every game. We look at all the pitchers. We look at all the batters. We give everything for you. So let's have a fantastic Tuesday. Good luck, and as always, bring home some bacon. Peace.